It's another beautiful day. We are here today again, Corporate Trainings KE. My name is Benjamin. Feel free to subscribe to this channel. And today we are talking about a very, very, very important topic: complaint resolution. How do you ensure that you resolve customers' complaints and you make your customers satisfied? So basically, when a customer is complaining, they are probably the most important, it's probably one of the most important sources of feedback. Basically, because the customer is telling you what is not working within your organization, the customer is taking their chance and time to tell you what is not working with your product, and they're just giving you ways of improving. Those are some of the most, not you can say like the best customers, because a lot of customers choose not to complain, but they walk away. So a customer who is complaining is basically giving you a second chance to make it right. So how do you resolve a customer complaint? Number one is basically listening. A customer who is complaining probably needs more to be heard than even the action you want to start taking. So ensure that you listen to this customer. Let the customer vent out, you know, let the customer tell you where the shoe is pinching, which service or which item they do not agree about. So don't rush to action. First of all, listen to the customer. Ensure that you understand the customer and understand what is the customer expectation. Because again, you can rush to action and offer the same or fall short of offering the same expectation of what the customer expected previously. So listen to the customer. Take your time also. Record what the customer is talking about. Okay? So that you have a chronological flow of action points. You don't start by running to the field and just taking actions. Get to understand what the customer wants, but above all, do you even have a reference point where you can say, from this complaint, the customer is asking for XYZ. Again, ensure that what you are recording are all the facts. Get the facts. Ensure that you get to know which item, which service is not working and where is it not working. Get the facts from the customer's viewpoint first. Remember, the customer could be complaining, and they could be complaining even for the wrong thing. Yeah. So get to understand from the customer's viewpoint what is it that is not working. Then after you understand the customer and the customer feels listened to, the customer probably, if they are probably making noise, they are now calm. They now discuss the options. What available options are there within your organization setup or within the company policy that can be able to address the issue that the customer is raising up, so that now you can be able to guide the customer about your internal processes. Remember, the customer does not know about your internal policies and procedures. You are the one who is supposed to enlighten now the customer and tell them, for this XYZ issue, this is the route it's going to follow. We start by documenting the issue. Probably, if it's an issue that can be dealt with, where we can be able to offer a one-stop solution, then offer the customer that one-stop solution. If it's an issue that requires to be escalated, ensure that you keep the customer updated on the processes that you are going to undertake or the steps that you are going to undertake as you resolve the issue. Ensure so that you keep the customer updated with the internal feedback. In case something has been done internally, notify the customer so that the customer does not go and keep quiet, think probably you forgot about the issue and you're working on it, just that you're not updating the customer on what you're doing. Again, it's also very important that at this point in time when you're trying to resolve an issue, you act quickly, because this is a complaining customer. That means from the word go, the customer is not happy. Then when you take them in circles, days without end, the customer doesn't know when the issue will come to completion, whether it's ongoing, whether it's what. So act quickly. Ensure that you are able to resolve the customer problem within an agreeable time frame, so that the customer you do not prolong the pain point of the customer. If you keep the customer waiting for your feedback for way too long, you keep customer waiting for the resolution way too long, there are other competitors out there who are probably offering the same or better products than you are doing or services. The customer is likely to switch to another company that is willing to listen and act quickly. Then keep your promise. In case you tell this customer, I'll call you back with feedback, ensure that you call back. In case you promise this customer that we will resolve this issue within 24 hours, within 48 hours, ensure that you resolve the issue within the promised time frame. And again, if you are the one facing the customer, do not overpromise, because the challenge is you might overpromise and you are unable to deliver what you promised to the customer. So tell the customer or give the customer time frames that you can be able to work with, but let them be reasonable, let them be acceptable, and let it be something that the customer can work with, and something that does not inconvenience the life of a customer so much. Again, when you resolve this complaint, please communicate to the customer so that you get what you call a buy-in from their end. Let the customer know that this issue has been resolved. This is the resolution we are offering to you. And again, follow up, to ensure that 2-3 weeks down the line, call the customer and ask them, are you okay? Has the issue reoccurred? Just keep yourself updated so that the customer feels taken care of, and the customer is able now to know this is a company or an institution that cares. In case we have a challenge, in case we have a point of conflict, these are people who care, and they will always resolve the issue, but not only resolve the issue, follow up to know how I'm faring on with my product, whether the service is functional, or do I have any challenge that has arisen after we resolved the one that I had complained about. So basically, customer complaint resolution is very, very, very critical. Always ensure that you resolve customer complaints and ensure that the customers are happy, and follow up to ensure that the complaint has been resolved to their satisfaction. So always, this is a Corporate Trainings KE, where you get insightful content each and every day. We share our experiences. We share trainings where employees or people in the work life or people who are getting in the job market can always update themselves, get to learn how to deal with customers, get to learn how to act, how to grow themselves. Yeah, so keep it here. We'll keep the content coming your way. Bye.